Hey there, welcome back to the channel. We are going to be doing, this is part 2 of my, Dear God, I need to catch up on my mail day videos. As you can tell by the card that I have in front of you, these are my Kevin Nash pickups. So the plan is, I just did my graded pickups. I'm doing my Kevin Nash pickups now, and then I will have one football pickup video and 2 baseball pickup videos, and then I will be caught up. And at that point in time, I'll probably get on with kind of like my late September into October pickups, and hopefully be back on track. Anyway, enough for the housekeeping, I guess. We'll get started. For those new viewers, I'll be going over the cards I picked up, kind of what I was thinking, price I paid, that sort of thing. So starting off with this 2023 Select Gold. This is the ringside. It's my favorite of the Nashes to date, I think. I just love this look. This is actually the look that I think of when I think of Kevin Nash. I became a fan of him in WCW with the NWO and especially the Wolfpack. And so, you know, Nash with the long hair in the red. I mean, this is kind of what I think about. Love this card. This one is number 6 out of 10. And I got this actually, this was a long time coming because this came from Shanghai, China. I've had really good luck, especially with wrestling cards, buying them on eBay from multiple sellers in China. I think all in Shanghai, but I think there's 2 or 3 sellers that I've purchased from. And the downside is that it takes a long time to get here. I mean, I think they've all taken like 2 to 3 weeks maybe to get here, but they've all arrived really well packaged. And I've also got them from what I think is kind of like the international discount. This was $71, and that to me was a discounted price. And all the purchases I've made in the past from Shanghai to me have been a discounted price because I think people just don't want to deal with it, and I don't mind. So I would definitely recommend, if you're looking at a seller, a reputable seller overseas, to don't let that scare you, and especially don't let shipping costs scare you. You know, you're looking at the combined price, right? So really happy to have that. I'm working on all the gold runs for Nash, and that one goes into that. Here we have another 2023 Select Gold. This is the Concourse. We're numbered 10 out of 10, so it's the bookend, the Omega here. This is him as Diesel. Not my favorite looking card. I don't connect to him like this, but I am looking for the run. So you can also, you know, this one I said was $71. This was $36. So $36 for a Select Gold out of 10, especially a bookend, was just a no-brainer for me. Next, we have the biggest card in this mail day. One of the biggest cards between all of these mail days that will happen, and the only card in these mail days that was on my top 5 to purchase for 2023. And this becomes my second 2023 top 5 card that I have had a chance to purchase. I've missed it a couple of times this year. The most recent time it sold before this, it sold for almost double, I think, what I paid for this one. And I thought that I wasn't going to get it. I thought that it was kind of been priced out, but I ended up snagging it. It's the WCW NWO Kevin Nash auto. Looks good. I still have it in the eBay sleeve. This was $306 all in. I think $275 was the purchase price, and then tax and shipping on top of that. But $306 is what I paid for it, which is about the range that it had been sitting at there for a long time. And then there was like I think a $500 or $600 purchase. And I was like, oh no, but ended up working out. So I have this one. This will get shipped off to PSA just so that it's slabbed like the rest of my big Nash cards. I'll probably just get the card graded, not the auto, but it's a nice looking auto to me. So, I mean, ecstatic. The only 2 of the 5 of my top 5 cards that I've been able to purchase have been Kevin Nash's. I wanted a Galactic, and I got a Galactic, and then I got this. I have a couple Geordies that I had a feeling I wasn't going to see this year. I haven't seen them in the last 3+ years that I've been back in the hobby. But I really want those. And then there's a Ripken 5-star auto out of 25 rainbow foil that I want that I also haven't seen, I don't think. Anyway, huge card. Like, ecstatic about that. Here's one that's, you know, you're kind of seeing double on. This is the same card as this, right? So I have 2 copies of them. I am a dupe collector when it makes sense. This one is numbered 3 out of 10. This I paid $92 for, and this was actually the second one. I purchased this, I want to say I purchased this after the first one that showed up. And so again, $92 all in, including taxes and shipping and stuff. And so that to me really shows the difference between the international buy and a States buy. But anyway, really happy to have this. The plan is I'll inspect them, see if they both look like they're gem candidates. If so, if I'm pretty confident they'll 9 or 10, I'll send them both to PSA. And then I plan on keeping both of them, but then if I need to move on, I'll move the lower graded one. Okay. Here it's a redemption. I have the note of when I redeemed it. I'd been sitting on this one for a long time, and so I just ended up redeeming it not that long ago. So this is the 2023 Select Legendary Signatures Gold Prism. So this is the autograph. I have, I think, 5 or 6 Prism and Select Gold autographs, redemptions in at Panini. I am a little worried with all of the stuff that's going on between the WWE and Panini. I mean, Kevin Nash is a prolific signer, so I just hope that things get worked out here. But I'll just be kind of waiting with bated breath on these. This was $73, which if I end up getting the auto, amazing price. If I end up not getting the auto because they don't end up redeeming it or whatever, then we'll see what I get instead and make a decision there. But I really hope that I get these. 2 more left. This will be a relatively short video. This one, I don't have a ton to say about it. It's the WWE 5 Timers Club Gold. I think this is a great set. I have a bunch of these cards, not just the golds, but you know, most of the rainbow. I buy these. I have a buy price on these. I have probably close to a dozen of them. I have 3 of them in PSA 10. I buy these basically so that I can have them, so I can take a good look at them, see if I think they'll 9 or 10. If I do, I'll send them in. And then the plan is really to have a bunch of 10s, maybe even have a bunch of 9s, and then the ones that I don't think will 9 or 10 that I keep raw, I'll hold on to because I like them. And to me, I do enjoy having a bunch of one card. And then if I do need to sell them, I'll kind of note the serial number so I don't rebuy the card later on, and just note in the listing that it's in, you know, excellent condition or whatever. So there's that. Like I said, this must be my 11th, 12th, 13th, something like that. And last card. Oh, did I mention $16? Sorry if I just got to talking, didn't mention it. $16, which is obviously below my buy price. I think it's a great deal there. And then this is the 22 Select Gold Flash out of 10. Number 4 out of 10. And this was $43. Obviously paying less for the Flash versus the True Gold. For Nash, at least at this point in time, I'm grabbing all of the golds, not just the True Gold. The price is right with them, so I don't mind grabbing them. Even if I end up downsizing things later, for now, there's not so many cards that I can't do it. They're not so expensive that I can't do it. And there's, although it's not the True Gold, and I do understand kind of the goldflation that goes on when you have the gold sparkles and the gold shimmers and the true golds and the gold flecks and the. Anyway, I understand that. I don't like it, but they are cool looking cards, and so when it makes sense, I'll buy them. Anyway, that wraps it up. Looks like I had about 7 cards here, and 2 of them were duplicates, but hey, not too bad for, call it 2 months worth of additions to the Kevin Nash PC. All right. Well, really appreciate you staying with me. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Very interested if you have a favorite amongst these, especially if you're a wrestling collector. Are you going for selects or prisms? Do you care? Are you kind of more old school? Kind of what's your idea? What are your takeaways with the modern wrestling market? My niche is definitely Kevin Nash, but I am interested in kind of what other collectors think about the state of the hobby. So feel free to toss that down below as well. Until next time, just enjoy the hobby.